You tried everything. You studied harder. You behaved better. You stayed quiet. But no matter what you did, it was never enough. If that sounds familiar, you may have been raised by a narcissistic parent. A narcissistic parent does not see their child as a separate person with their own feelings and needs. They see their child as an extension of themselves. Your only purpose was to serve their image and their ego. Sign 1. You were never allowed to have your own feelings. When you cried, you were told stop being dramatic. When you were scared, you were told toughen up. Your emotions were always wrong or too much. And over time you learned to hide your feelings completely. You stopped crying in front of them. You stopped sharing your fears. You became an expert at pretending everything was fine even when it was not. Sign 2. Everything in the family revolved around them. Your achievements existed to make them look good. Your failures existed to shame them. Your needs only mattered when they were convenient for their narrative. Sign 3. You were guilted constantly. Phrases like "after everything I have done for you," or "you are so ungrateful," were not expressions of hurt. They were weapons used to control you every single time you had a need. Sign 4. You never truly felt safe at home. Home is supposed to be the place where you feel most protected in the world. But with a narcissistic parent, home felt like a place where you had to perform to survive. Sign 5. You became a people pleaser. When a child cannot please their parent no matter how hard they try, they learn to shrink themselves. They learn that their worth depends entirely on making others happy and comfortable. Sign 6. You struggle with boundaries as an adult. Because your boundaries were violated consistently as a child, you grew up not knowing you were allowed to have them. Saying no still feels dangerous and selfish. Sign 7. You constantly question your own reality. Narcissistic parents gaslight their children regularly. They make you doubt your own memory, your own feelings, your own perception of events. That confusion never fully leaves. The most important thing to understand is this. None of what happened was your fault. You were a child who deserved unconditional love and safety. The failure was entirely theirs, not yours. And you can heal from this. If this video described your childhood, you are not alone. Millions of adults are healing from narcissistic parenting right now. Awareness is always the very first step. Subscribe for more every week. See you next time.